A fan called out Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star for false advertising on Shane's merch. Before I get into the tea, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Please do not send any hate to Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, or anyone else involved in this story. This video is simply meant to report on the news and give some insight on the situation. On December 16th, one of Shane Dawson's fans tweeted, "I'm so mad. I purchased Shane Dawson pink pig hoodie. Killer merch? I want my money back. You can have this bait and switch product back. As advertised 100% cotton, and it is 80/20. You can clearly see where the previous product label was. The embroidery is already crinkled." The fan shared her receipt to prove she bought it from Killer Merch, Jeffree Star's merch company that partnered with Shane. The fan explained why she was so upset about the issue. "We are on a single-person income, and every time I want something that's not groceries or lights, I have to save up for it. I followed Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, Killer Merch in their journey to create something fabulous. Then all I got was disappointment. I do own Jeffree Star products, and I'm not coming for him. I just want what was advertised. I want everyone else to be happy with their products as well." One person didn't understand the issue. The fan explained, "I am paying for a 100% cotton fabric, not a blend. This is basically like diluting a product." Many people thought the fan was overreacting. LMFAO, this is literally the most ridiculous thing ever. Return it. The f is the big deal? What single parent worried about groceries and gas money spends almost $60 on one hoodie? I'm a single mom, and I never. You do realize if other customers have issues, they can just return and get a refund too, right? However, some people agreed with the original post. "I really like Jeffree and Shane, but not only is it morally unacceptable to lie on customers like this is an actual crime." She's mad at the false advertisement. Don't say something is 100% anything when it's not. And they need to address this, point blank period. This is a FTC compliance issue. Some people discuss theories about the label. Could it be that the tag and pig logo are the polyester part, but the actual goodie is cotton? I have no idea how these things work. That wouldn't make up 20% of the fabric though. By the time you add the embroidery, tags, threading, elastic, etc., that's 20% of a garment. Others thought there was a bigger issue. The actual issue here is a poor job of rebranding, but go ahead and worry about the content of the hoodie. Most economy hoodies are a blend. Aren't products sold in the US required to show provenance? I see designed in the USA, but no made in. What the f? I see a lot of products that are designed in the USA, but the tag says made in China. So it's very suspect that that's not on the label as well. They just think their fans will say, "Oh, it was designed in USA, so must be made here too." Later that day, Killer Merch updated their labeling on their website. The original poster explained Shane Dawson reached out to her to make it right. And that seems to be the end of the drama for now. So, what's the big issue? False advertising and the reality of deceptive product labeling. While the mislabeling on Killer Merch items may seem like a small issue, the fans still had a valid reason to be upset. According to the Federal Trade Commission, there are rules for advertising fiber content in textile products. The FTC states, "If a written ad for a textile product makes any statement about a fiber or implies the presence of a fiber, the fiber content information that's required on the label must appear in the ad, minus the percentages." In this case, the written ad would be the product description on Killer Merch, and the statement or implication about the presence of a fiber would be cotton and embroidery. According to the FTC, Killer Merch should have listed the names of the fibers at the very least. Why did it say 100% cotton? Well, there are ways to label your product as all cotton under certain circumstances. The FTC states a product should not be labeled 100% cotton unless it contains only cotton or only cotton with some non-cotton trim. To further explain, trim includes cuffs, braiding, waist or wristbands, rickrack, tape, belting, binding, labels, leg bands, gussets, gores, welts, findings, and superimposed hosiery garters. However, an all-cotton product with non-cotton trim must be labeled clearly. The FTC gives 3 different ways to label the product: all cotton exclusive of decoration, 100% cotton exclusive of decoration, body 100% cotton, decoration 100% polyester. But this labeling doesn't always work. According to the FTC, if the ornamentation, decorative trim, or decorative pattern or design exceeds 15% of the surface area of the product and 5% of the fiber weight of the fabric, you must disclose its fiber content. In the case of the pig hoodie, the inside of the hoodie was made from 20% polyester. So Killer Merch updated their website to disclose the specifics. They explained that the exterior of the hoodie is 100% cotton, and the interior of the hoodie is 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Whether the false advertisement was intentional or not, this is a serious matter for the FTC. In August 2009, the FTC charged 4 sellers of clothing and other textile products with deceptively labeling and advertising these items as made of bamboo fiber when they are made of rayon. 3 of the sellers have agreed to settlements that will ensure they use the proper names to label and advertise the fibers in their products and do not violate the Textile Act and rules in the future. What about the obvious rebranding and the Designed in the USA label? There isn't much information about rebranding, but it's clear the hoodies were outsourced from an existing brand. This could upset some buyers that are expecting a uniquely crafted hoodie. However, it makes sense to outsource because it would be extremely expensive to create a new clothing factory just to produce basic merch. As for the Designed in USA label, some people think this labeling is deceptive. On debate forum Tom Hartman, someone shared their feelings on the Designed in USA labeling. I would like deceptive product labeling to stop. I first noticed when I bought an iPod years ago that the packaging included a label Designed in the USA along with Made in China. My brain tells me that designed and engineered sounds so much higher value than made. Do people really care if it was made in Vietnam, the Philippines, Mexico? Yeah, some do, bigger cranks than me, and I will pay a small premium for something made in Germany. A few others on the Amazon Seller Central forum also had strong feelings about unclear product labeling. I would find it shady and deceptive and avoid buying that product, even though I may buy a similar product made in China without the deceptive labeling. Many people will just look at the primary image and see Designed in the United States and think that means it is made here, not noticing the fine print on the back saying it is made in China. Personally, when I see deceptive marketing techniques, I pass the product by and look for a more clearly defined item. I would prefer buying an item that honestly states made in China, with no hype on the front of the package, stating Designed in the USA. While it may feel that way to some, it's not technically illegal by any means. According to the FTC, Designed in USA, Made in blank is appropriate labeling. The FTC states such a specific processing claim would not lead a reasonable consumer to believe that the whole product was made in the US. And some people agree with the FTC's thoughts on this sort of labeling. Sounds to me like that new label is more revealing and honest and helpful to consumers. Many things are designed and engineered in the USA and assembled elsewhere. We need to make sure people understand that. Design and engineering jobs pay much higher wages, no matter where you go in the world. Always have. We haven't outsourced our creativity yet. We need to put those labels on these products to showcase that and help buyers understand that we want to protect those jobs even more. So, back to Shane Dawson's pig hoodie. From the photos, it states Designed in USA, but doesn't label where the hoodie is made in. It's unclear whether it's okay to leave out the country of origin, but technically, the pig logo was designed in the USA, so there's nothing deceitful about the label. At the end of the day, if no one cares about false advertising, then anybody can sell anyone anything. So the FTC is simply helping consumers get what they are promised. All the concerned fans had valid reasons to be upset. Some people are allergic to certain fibers, so properly disclosing the fiber content is important. Others simply want the quality that they're promised. What do you think of this story? Have you ever received product that was falsely advertised? Have you avoided buying a product that had unclear labeling? Let me know in the comments below.